Hey, what's up guys, Austin back here with another video. I'm going to do an unboxing and a review all in one here. Here in front of me I have a Shimano SLX DC and a 7:2:1 gear ratio. It does have a 5-bearing system overall, so I guess 4 ball bearings and 1 anti-reverse bearing. It does, in the 7:2:1, it does crank up 30 inches per turn of your handle. It weighs, let's see here, it weighs 7.6 ounces, so it's a little bit heavier, and it also has 11 pounds of drag. So, didn't look at the real box too much. If you want to check me, right there's all that. I will tell you how much line it holds on nylon or mono. 10-pound test it holds 120. On 14-pound test it holds 90. In the Power Pro braid, 20-pound braid by Power Pro, it hold 150 yards, and 40-pound braid by Power Pro, it will hold 105 yards. You can see that right there. This reel does retail for $189.99, so you're talking about basically $200 with tax. And this is a big step up from the first SLX. Definitely in price point because it's over double. And the XT, it's like $40–50 more. So we will talk about what you'll be getting and if it's worth it, and compare it to other reels in this video. So the Shimano DC SLX, it does have the KGN handle. That's signal to our Shimano. The drag star does click. The tension knob does not click. You do have your dial right here. I'm not familiar with the settings. I've only owned 2 of these. This makes a 3rd one. Let's see here. I do know they have a braid setting, a fluorocarbon setting, and a monofilament setting. But this here does have the lever right here. So you just flip that up, rotate that the opposite of you, and you kind of have to shimmy it off. Let's wiggle it. Now the regular SLX, it does not have the DC chip. The DC chip, if you don't know, it's a computer chip. So it is basically telling the reel what to do. It's telling it when to apply more brakes, when to let off, when it's about to backlash and stuff. You can still backlash these reels, so don't get me wrong. But it's just a standard, kind of like a Corrado 200i in the housing right there, and the spool too, on this side anyhow. But on this side, it's kind of like one of them older Shimanos. It has a longer shaft, which you kind of need it to reach whatever's in there. I think it's a bearing. So you just put it back on there, rotate it. Well, did I even put it on there right? Yeah, put it on there, then rotate it back to you. I know what it is right here. There it is. Some pros and cons about this reel. The tension knob does not click. That's a con. Some pros is I do like the handles. I like how it sits on a reel. I mean on a rod seat. And I do like the thumb bar. It does have an indentation right there, so easily a beginner angler can practice thumbing and stuff. You don't thumb like that. You thumb about like that. Or I know some people does it like that. I thumb mine like that. So really, I only have that part of my thumb hitting my spool. But I do like that. I do not like the blue accents. I am not a fan of blue. But if you like blue, then that's okay. It is a 150 size. It's a HG model. 7:2:1. Another con I don't like it's just a 5-bearing system. I feel like with a $200 reel, you should at least get 6 and possibly more. But it does cast pretty good, which I'm a Daiwa fan, so I'm obviously going to put Daiwa over top of it, but I don't get paid to say that in any way. I wish I did, but I don't. But I do have it paired up with some 17-pound Berkeley Vanish fluorocarbon. That's what the guy had on it. If you ain't checked out my last video, make sure to check out how I got the reel and stuff. I got some stuff in with it. But for $200, you can get better reels than that DC. I mean, Daiwa, again, not paid. Daiwa has a CT. It is a $129. They have a 100 and a 150. They are $159. And then they have, if you're looking for a $200 reel, they have a SV. I would not recommend the SV though, even the 2020 version. I've not casted it yet, but I think the 150 is a better reel. This does have the matte black finish, just like my 150 Tatula. Let's see here. I'm sure this would be great for skipping and pitching, but as far as casting, a Tatula has its number hands down if you know how to set it. If you were looking for another $200 reel, Lew's has some. I think it's a BB1. They're $199.99, I do believe. 13 Fishing came out with the new Concept A. So that's some $200 reels. I'm not familiar with Abu Garcia. I do not keep up with them on prices or anything, but I'm sure they have some. I think it's a Revo STX. It's silver and black. I think it retails for $199 or $159. So that's just some more options there. I'm trying to think while I talk. Shimano does have the Corrado K out. They are $179.99 depending on where you get them. They also have the new SLX 70. I think it retails for like $159 or $179. It's one of the two. But that's just some more options there for you to pick from. I'm not preaching Daiwa. I'm not preaching Shimano. I'm not preaching Lew's or Abu or 13. I'm just trying to give you some options in the same ball field. But where would I rate this on 1 to 10? For that price point, I'm going to have to rate it a 7. It is no reel out there I'll rate a 10 beside, well, none of them really. Because they don't cast for you, they don't reel in for you. But the best reel I've owned is a Chronarch. That would be like a 9, like a 9.2, 9.5. The next one would be a solid 9, and that is a Daiwa Tatula. I've never owned a bad one. But that's just some options. That's an unboxing and a review on that. Thank y'all for watching this. Make sure to check out Tackle Spot, Dog Patch, Saddlebrook, Kurt Singer, Sunrise Outfitters. And if you need any swim bait heads or floating flies, make sure to let me know. But thank y'all for watching. Be sure, as always, give God all the glory. Be safe, have fun, have a good day. I'm out.